Wonderful to see you both again. Please sit. I'd be happy to help with whatever you may need.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, I believe we spoke with you when we last visited, Mr.
Hucks, James. It's been a few months, yes? If you wouldn't mind reminding me of the circumstances that brought you here?
Yes, well, we're expecting, you see.
I'm 5 months along. We're hoping for a girl.
Ah, congratulations.
Congratulations. We need luck, good man.
George.
We're looking to take out a loan to convert my study into a nursery.
A nursery? Oh, yes. It's coming back now.
We haven't heard from your establishment in quite some time. We're eager to move forward, not that it's important to you people.
George, it's not his fault.
I didn't say it was.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience. Let me...
We're not asking for much, just enough to cover the renovation costs.
At the moment, that is.
Well, you know, start small.
We're hoping for 3.
Oh, yes. That's right. This account.
This account?
Why the tone?
Sir, ma'am, I'm sorry, but it would appear that we're unable to approve your loan at the moment.
What do you mean, unable?
George.
Mary? Unable?
Sir, that's what the papers say, I'm afraid. I'm only reading...
The papers.
We explained our current situation in our initial meeting.
We explained more than we needed to. Unable, Mr. Hucks? Whatever does that mean?
I'm only reading what the financiers have put on my desk.
Am I speaking to the financiers?
No, sir, but...
No, I'm speaking with the underwriter. As the man handling our account, I demand you explain why you're unable to grant it.
Just looking here, it would seem that your yearly income is a contributing factor.
My yearly income? Good Lord!
George, please. Sir, we went over this thoroughly in August.
I've recently started working as a bank clerk myself. I'd like to think I deal with my customers more compassionately.
More compassionately? Sir, it's not my decision.
Of course, of course. Though we did make it apparent that George is a veteran.
Everyone's had a rough go of it since the war, yes, but we're doing what we can. From one veteran to another, sir, I do understand. But policy states...
Policy? The world's been upended these past few years. Hucks, have a heart!
With all due respect, what do you expect me to do about it?
Excuse me?
Sir!
No, really. You work at a bank. You ought to know that I'm beholden to this establishment's policies.
I never...
Sir, we're only trying to help you understand.
Understand? There is nothing for me to understand. You just want what you want.
What? It's a nursery.
How dare you speak to my wife in that manner? Mary, pay no attention to this cretin.
I will not take this abuse.
Abuse?
In case you haven't noticed, things are difficult all around. Go to some other bank if you're going to aggress the underwriter.
Good heavens.
You ingrate.
Take that back.
Hucks, stand down! Sir, madam, do forgive this underwriter's behavior. He's not right in the head.
Excuse me?
If you'll allow me to direct you to someone with their wits about them...
I think I've seen quite enough. If you bring men like this under your employ, I certainly wouldn't trust this establishment to handle my money. Come along, Mary.
Sir.
You'll need luck indeed to get a loan anywhere.
Hucks!
Burn in hell!
I'll see you there.
Hucks! Yes.
Mr. Brighton, they were verbally accosting me.
Verbally accosting you? Hucks, they're a struggling young couple trying to get back on their feet. Managing their reactions is part of your job.
Young, but not children? Is maturity too much to ask?
Anyone in their position would react in that manner. It is part of your job to soften the blow.
Soften the... I'm not a nanny.
Hucks, you may not have control over the accounts.
Seems I don't have control over anything.
This is the 5th customer in 2 weeks. You've driven away with your erratic behavior. We cannot stand for it any longer. Pack your things and go.
I've worked here for 2 years. You...
Get a grip, man. You're fired. Secret Handshake Productions presents James, the Story of Captain Hook, directed by Max Pink and written by ELLIOTT Brotherhood.
Get a grip. Unbelievable.
Spare a coin, gentlemen. Children in need.
Oh no, not here.
Spare a coin for the Foundling Hospital. May God smile on you. Hang about. Do I know you?
Sorry?
I've seen your face. I recognise you.
No, madam. We've never met before.
Could it be James Hucks all grown up?
Ma'am,
Haven't seen you since you were running around our halls. Same clumsy gait. Never were adopted, were ya?
you are mistaken, madam. Good evening.
Spare a coin, gentlemen.
You are the one comfort the Navy bestowed upon me. An out. Why shouldn't I? Can't have anything round here.
Is he in here?
Oh! What on earth? Good Lord!
Oh, hello. We're looking for someone.
You're staring at me through a fourth-story window. How did you get up here?
Same way I get anywhere.
You're flying!
Bit obvious, isn't it? How else am I supposed to get around?
How?
Sorry, we're looking for someone. How about a quick sweep, Tink?
What in God's name is that?
You are very easily confused.
Mr. Brighton was right. I am bloody mad.
Did you see him anywhere? Odd. Could have sworn I heard him up here.
Excuse me, who are you?
Peter. Hello.
I have so many questions.
Probably don't have answers, honestly.
You said you were looking for someone.
Yes, a child.
There are no children.
There aren't?
No, why would you think there was?
I don't know, I can sort of just hear them. He was crying out all alone. Needed to get away from all of this. I came to get him, but I must have been wrong. Well. Come on, Tink.
Wait. How are you doing that?
Doing what?
Suspending yourself 4 feet off the ground. Obviously.
You can't do that?
No.
Oh. Honestly, I'm not really sure.
Well, there must be some way to, I don't know, start and stop.
I suppose I, just think a happy thought.
Think a happy thought?
Sure.
You called that thing Tink.
Of course I did. That's her name.
That thing is alive?
With working ears, so mind your tone. She's a fairy.
A what? What happened? Did it say something?
Don't worry about it.
Do you fly around London often?
Every now and again.
How has no one noticed you?
You grown-ups aren't very observant. Keep your heads down in your papers instead of up in the clouds like me. I don't spend much time around here anyway.
What do you mean?
Well, I'm not exactly from around here.
Oh, bloody hell. Are you French?
What? I'm not from anywhere around here, I mean.
Where then?
What's your name?
James Hucks.
Hook.
What? No, Hucks.
You said Hook.
No, you misheard. I said Hucks.
Hook.
No, Hucks. Hucks. Hucks.
I like calling you Hook. It makes you so mad.
Excuse me. Will you please just explain what is happening?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
You flew through my window and your fairy companion currently has free reign of my flat. At this point, it's worth a go.
Ugh, Tink, get back!
What? What's wrong?
There, on the ground. That thing.
Thing? That? That's my service revolver. You gave me a start when you leapt in here. I dropped it. You're lucky it didn't go off.
I've heard of it before in stories. A goon.
A gun?
You said it wrong.
All right. I'm not going to hurt you. Here. Gone. See?
Good.
Why are you so afraid of it?
Nibs told me they're the tools of pirates.
Nibs?
My best friend. Don't tell Toodles.
You're afraid of pirates?
He told me they eat children.
Ridiculous. Don't be afraid. I'm no pirate. I was a banker, though, so close.
A what?
Never mind. You were telling me where you come from. You said it's somewhere else? How do you get there? Aeroplane?
What is an aeroplane?
We're going in circles.
You can't get to Neverland by some grown-up boat. Or arrow, what's it?
Never what?
Hey, you haven't chased me away or bossed me around. You're nice.
Oh, that's good.
Tink, what if we... I know, we've never done it before, but we could try.
Do what? What is it she saying?
I know, but that was different. He could be the one I've been waiting for. We're bringing him as he is. We do stupid things all the time. All right, I do stupid things, but it'll be fun.
What is going on?
It'll be easier to show you, Mr. Hook.
Hucks.
No.
Show me what?
Give me your arm.
What? Why?
This'll make your head spin. Come with me.
Wait, the window's still open.
That's right.
I don't fly.
With me, you will.
What's going on? We're...
I know. Such a silly ass.
We're flying.
A little slower than usual. Never done it with someone your size.
How?
Don't worry about it.
Everyone is so small.
Only from here, Hook.
Where are we going?
Home. If I can remember the way.
Remember the way?
Right. Second to the right. There! This way!
My God.
Here we are. Home. Or close by, at least.
Look at this place. Such vibrance. Color.
The leaves on the trees can be blue and orange and pink and... oh, and green, too.
This is remarkable. These plants, I've never seen anything like them, even in books.
Never plants.
And look here, these insects, the formations they walk in. Call and response. It's as though they're communicating eloquently, like we do. They shine like a dream.
Never bugs.
By Jove, look at that. It's the size of a mule, but with the head of what appears to be a salamander. What is that?
Never beast.
Do you just put never in front of everything?
It just works.
Peter, this place is astonishing. Flora and fauna not yet discovered by science. The opportunity here, it's immense. Huh. Down there, near that cape, what is that? Nasty looking rock.
Oh, that's just Marooner's Rock.
Marooner's Rock?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you call it Marooner's Rock?
Because it sort of looks like a man drowning.
No, it doesn't.
Well, not when you're looking at it straight on. You have to sort of tilt your head like this.
All right.
And squint a little, that helps.
Now I can't see anything.
No, but you look funny.
Juvenile. What's down there?
Nothing. Just stay away from it.
Stay away? Why?
It's dangerous. That's all. Crocodile-infested waters. For your own safety, stay away.
Noted.
Our camp's up this way. I'll call the others.
Others?
Of course. I can't run this place alone. Nibs and Toodles are my second in command.
You have 2 seconds in command?
Whichever one I assigned third in command would throw a tantrum, so I gave it to both. I'll call them over.
What's that? A battle cry?
I don't know. I just thought it might scare them. Ugh, never mind current situations. Lighten up, Tink.
Where is it? I'll get him!
I heard it first. I get dibs.
Hold on.
It's Peter!
Back already? We thought you were a Neverbird. The two of you couldn't catch one if you tried.
What's a Neverbird?
I'll explain back at camp. Good to see you too.
Peter, what is this?
You brought a grown-up?
This is highly irregular.
Irregular feels harsh.
Nibs, Toodles, meet my friend Mr. Hook.
No, it's not. Never mind.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Hook.
Don't get so close, Toodles. We don't know if he's safe.
Are you safe, mister?
I like to think so.
Sounds safe to me.
Peter, I don't like this. Where'd you find him?
I heard a child crying out, like when I found you two. When I went looking, I found Hook.
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm not certain if I'm dreaming or experiencing some kind of psychotic break at the moment, but no matter the circumstances, I'm pleased to be on this island among you.
Oh, fine. He's nice.
All right, everyone. I'm in charge again. Back to the hideout. This way, Mr. Hook.
Not safe out here. You never know where a Neverbird might be.
Would someone explain what that is?
Follow us. We'll tell you everything. Here it is. Go on in.
In here?
That's right.
You built your hideout in a tree stump? I can hardly fit through the door.
Well, we didn't exactly build it for someone your size.
It'll be comfortable once you're inside.
All right. Oh,
See? Not so bad. Shut the door, Nibs.
it's more spacious than I expected, I'll give you that. It's rather cozy, actually. You've done well for yourselves.
Toodles, get a fire going.
Aye, aye, Mr. General, sir.
This place is brimming with opportunity. One can be as he should be here. I could create a new life here, where I'm in control.
What Tink said.
Someone translate, please!
Peter's the leader.
What?
Peter's in charge of the island.
Finders keepers.
Oh, yes, of course.
You two spot any Neverbirds while I'm gone?
Not a one.
Swear I heard a few this afternoon near Mermaid Lagoon.
Mermaid Lagoon? Are there mermaids here?
Fine singers. But not the nicest when you get up close.
Well, hang about. These Neverbirds. You speak of them as though you're hunting them. Are they some kind of game? Are they predatory?
The Neverbirds? No, they're none of those things.
We're locked in fierce combat with them, Mr. Hook.
A rival tribe, then? There's other intelligent life on this island?
They're the smartest birds I've ever met.
No, Toodles. They're the enemy. Remember?
Oh, right. That's how we're doing it.
We've been at odds with the Neverbirds for a few weeks now. Their leader refuses to admit that I'm obviously the cleverest creature around. So we went to war.
Goodness. You're only children.
Needs must, Mr. Hook.
Why do they call themselves the Neverbirds?
Because they're birds.
Oh, they couldn't pose much of a threat then.
Exactly. They're excellent fighters.
And they're huge.
Bigger than any bird you've seen. I know that.
How big?
Think if you put Peter on your shoulders and stood as straight as you can. About that big.
That big?
When they're walking upright, just about.
Walking upright? Blimey, they're bipedal.
Bi-waddle?
And you say they didn't concede control of the island to you after what? Discussing it with them?
Wasn't much of a discussion.
They said they wanted the forest for their territory. I said no. They asked to discuss possible terms. I blew a raspberry at them and left.
So they speak eloquently.
I don't know what elephants got to do with this, but they speak words.
Incredible. May I speak with them?
No!
Oh, why not?
Because they're the enemy. Well, all right. That's too far.
This is war, Hook.
Right. So are you playing with us or not?
No, fighting, Toodles.
Oh, right.
Well, it's not my fight exactly. Are they truly that bad?
Terrible. Look. Evil.
One time, I saw one rip a bibble beehive right out of a tree and smash it on the ground. for fun.
Oh, I saw a handful of them chop off a mermaid's tail and roast it on a spit.
Their leader, Turok, plucks the eyes right out of briny barbs' heads in the eastern glade and eats them.
Barbarians. Stands to reason, chances are you're their first civilized contact.
Yes, sir. They're horrible. So you see why we have to fight them.
I do. But how have you fended them off this long?
We're not half bad in a scrap ourselves.
I've bested many a Neverbird with my weapon of choice.
That's a frying pan.
Bloody well balanced, if I may say. Bopped my fair share of those fowls over the head, believe you me.
You can barely lift it up, Peter.
You always say that, but we've never seen it once.
Quiet. Whose side are you on, Tinkerbell?
That's our general, Mr. Hook. Big man.
Big Peter man with his big Peter Pan.
Oh, shut up, both of you.
It's not exactly conventional, but if it works, I think it suits you, Peter.
See? He's on my side.
Whatever.
You're facing savage creatures and you're only children. You must be outnumbered. Not that it's any of my business, but I might be able to help.
You can?
How?
I served in the military where I'm from, the Navy. Much of what they taught me on the seas may apply here. What say you to some basic training? Tactics.
That would be perfect.
That'll take Turok by surprise for sure.
You children have no way to defend yourselves. I came just in time. Once this is done, I can help you to establish order around here.
But hey, I am the leader.
Of course, Peter, naturally.
What do you say, lads? Shall we welcome Mr. Hook into the fold?
I say let him in.
I'm still wary about him being a grown-up.
Come on, Nibs.
Oh, what the flippin' heck, why not?
You know, Peter, in the Navy I held the rank of captain.
Captain Hook?
I do not foresee you calling me anything else, so I suppose so.
General is still higher.
For now, Peter Pan. For now. Good, that's good. Oh, watch your back foot, Nibs. Wider stance.
Well, my feet are apart.
Not enough. Shoulder width, foot on your attacking side ahead. You'll have a stronger center of balance.
I see what you mean, Mr. Hook.
Shut up!
Easy, easy. It's only practice. Help him up, Toodles.
I'm surprised you have trouble with keeping a wide stance, Tubby.
Hey!
Peter, stop. Keep sharpening that stone.
Don't see why I got stuck with the boring stuff.
I'm going to teach you to fashion it into a weapon. Besides, learning a bit of patience won't do you harm.
Keep whittling, old man.
Old man Peter over there.
Don't forget, I'm the general.
Peter, these are important skills to learn if we're going to succeed. Keep going.
Fine.
You two, go again.
Yes,
Aye, aye.
Am I doing this right?
Here, let me see. Yes, it's coming along nicely. Keep chipping away at the edges here. You want it thin, sharp. Fine work.
Thanks.
Of course, Peter. Once this Neverbird business is sorted, I'll have to find a plot of land for myself.
What?
I believe I could really fix things up. With a little time, I can make this a civilized place, where the Mr. Brightons of the world answer to me.
Oh, Captain Hook is looking to take over the island, is he?
What?
Yes, Tink, warn the others. Look out, everyone! Captain Hook is stealing everything!
Stealing everything?
I knew he was up to no good.
Nibs, Toodles.
He's staging a coup!
It's pronounced coup.
Don't correct me.
Well, if I'm such a villain, battle me then.
I'll have your head, Captain Hook.
Not if I vanquish you first. Ha ha!
Ow!
Magnificent. And I'm the first to discover this paradise. What did Peter call those rocks down there? Maroona's Rock? What's down there? What the hell is that? my God. Immense, a bird twice my size. You stand upright.
What use has he for a man?
You do speak. Fascinating.
I had heard Peter brought someone new to champion his cause. A fully grown man was not expected.
You are remarkably articulate. I had thought you to be savages.
Are you really where you ought to be, James Hucks?
You know my name?
We see everything on this island. My people were climbing upon the wind's back long before Peter arrived here.
He flies. How?
The workings of this island are unfathomable to men such as you. Its creatures, its doings cannot be comprehended by your limited understanding of what lies beyond your world.
There must be some explanation.
Why does your kind insist on explaining things?
Man has a natural inclination to understand. It is in our nature.
I know your nature.
Please understand, I mean no offense. I'm enraptured by you, your ways. Creatures such as yourself, this island as a whole, the possibilities are limitless.
I have encountered men such as you.
You have?
There are always men such as you.
How do you mean?
I'm surprised by Peter's judgment in bringing you here. There's something in you, smoldering beneath the surface. I have not witnessed it in the others.
How have you come to know others?
He is just a boy, James Hucks. How you handle your discourse with him shall be a testament to the man you truly are.
Of course. Speaking of the boy, should there be anything we can offer each other in exchange for, well, what he plans going forward, I am open to negotiating.
Be gone from here, you slithering slime!
There you are, boy! Surprised you can lift yourself off the ground with that pan of yours.
Could say the same about that big feathery behind of yours.
What?
You leave my friend alone before I make mincemeat out of you.
Fall back, everyone. We'll squish Peter into jam and spread him on our toast another day.
Why wait? Name your terms.
Fine, then. Tomorrow, noon.
Where?
Flubberloot Plain. Be there, if you have the spine, Peter.
That's right. Go fly away.
That was close.
Not the most conventional fighting words, but surprisingly effective.
Are you all right?
Yes, I'm fine. They were not as you described, Peter. They were intelligent, possibly even reasonable.
Whoa, hold on. What are you doing all the way out here? You're getting close to the sea.
The sea? Oh, yes, I was taking in the sights of the forest, and Maruna's Rock caught my eye. I was just trying to get a closer look.
I told you not to go over there.
Yes, I know. I was just taking a look.
Well, you shouldn't get any closer.
Why? Because of crocodiles?
Yes. They'll snap at you and not think twice.
There's something about that place. What kind of game is this? What don't you want me to see?
No, stop. I'm not playing a game. Please, just stay away from there.
All right. I'm sorry, Peter.
I got something for you.
For me? Oh.
I found this dusty old hat in a shipwreck nearby. Thought you ought to have it.
This made you think of me? An admiral's hat?
Take it.
This looks like it's from the 18th century.
Well, you're the captain, so I thought you should have something to set you apart.
Well, that's very thoughtful. How on earth did this end up here? It looks like a pirate's hat.
Pirates?
Easy, it only looks like it. This is some kind of military decoration, though not from any navy I'm familiar with.
That's actually good if you think about it. Could give the Neverbirds a good scare.
That it could, Peter. Thank you. Where's your little fairy friend?
Helping Toodles make that bow, like you told him to.
Ah, yes. I must say, she's quite cantankerous.
Only with those she likes. Take it as a compliment.
I don't see others of her kind around here.
They're around, but you won't see them if you go looking for them. They're few and far between these days. Can I ask you something, Brooke?
Of course.
What were things like for you when you weren't grown up.
When I wasn't grown up? You're asking about my childhood?
Yes.
That's a strange thing to ask.
Why?
It's a complicated story.
I feel like I have a good idea of what you were like.
Then you tell me, what was my childhood like, Peter?
I think you were an adventurer.
An adventurer? The only adventuring I did as a child was charting every corner of the Foundling Hospital.
You don't have to go places to be an adventurer. You can have adventures in your head.
Oh, all right. If that's your definition, I suppose I had an adventure or two. You know, one time I did nab a copy of Robinson Crusoe from the library and hid it under my pillow. At night, while the others were sleeping, I'd pull my blanket over my head and pretend I was adrift on a makeshift raft, navigating a storm.
See? Adventures!
Then the matrons clubbed my ears for being up past bedtime.
Oh, the villain! Every hero has one. You must persevere.
I did, I suppose. By the time I was 15, it was clear I wasn't getting adopted, so they let me go.
On to new adventures.
Something like that. The Navy.
Where you sailed to points unknown to explore new lands?
Only where my orders took me. Mostly grey, mostly dismal.
You're taking the fun out of this.
I'm sorry, would you like me to embellish the occupation a bit more? Lord Kitchener certainly did.
You're not looking at this right. There's excitement to be had on the open sea.
No, Peter, you weren't there. That's what we were promised. After a few years' war struck, we were deployed. All of my brothers in arms, the closest thing I ever had to friends, were killed. And I went home to become a banker.
Oh.
But there were moments of swashbuckling adventure.
Really?
Rain in my face, commanding my men through the storm. Oh, Peter, there were moments when I was so...
heroic!
Powerful. When I think about it, sometimes it feels so silly that I've been directed by those small people in London since.
Did you ever know your parents?
I could ask you the same questions.
Well, I asked first.
Wait, yes, actually, I ought to be asking the questions here. I'm just a London banker. You're the wondrous flying boy.
There's nothing interesting about me.
You keep company with fairies and talking birds.
That's normal.
It is not.
What is there to know exactly?
What was your life like before you came here?
There was no life before here.
There must have been something. Where are your parents?
I never really knew them. I came here when I was a baby.
How?
I don't remember much. What I do remember is them talking about their big plans for me. Things they wanted me to be when I grew up. Going to school, working, no fun, no adventure.
They wanted to control everything.
Exactly. I wanted no part of it. That was the first time I flew. And I flew away. To here.
How?
How? That's all you ever say.
I never knew my parents either. Sometimes I wonder if I did, if we'd have actually been a family. Would things be different? Better?
If things were so bad, why didn't you fly away?
That was never a realistic possibility. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. It's just funny.
What?
You!
Did you ever think of going back to them?
I see them every once in a while.
You do? Surely they must want you to come home.
I've never actually talked to them. Every now and again I go back to real life just to check up on them.
Real life?
Every time I go, I'm disappointed. Sometimes I bring people like me back to Neverland.
Peter, am I dreaming all of this?
If you were, would you want to wake up?
No.
Then stop asking how, and just be here.
I want to.
I knew there was a good reason to bring you back here.
Are you saying we're alike?
I think so.
I'm not so sure, Peter. Wrap the hide round the hilt like... Yes, just like that. Then tuck it here, and there you are. It's finished.
My very own dagger.
You'll be able to protect yourself far more effectively with this.
I'll whittle all sorts of figurines with this.
Come now, Peter, you must treat it with respect. It's a weapon. Now, if you're going to use it to defend yourself, you'll have to learn proper technique.
Defend myself?
You've agreed to do battle with Turok and the Neverbirds tomorrow. If you're going to take a life, you'll need to make sure you can do it effectively.
What? Who said anything about that?
Don't get squeamish. You want to end this struggle, don't you?
Well, yes, but that's what I have my frying pan for. A good bonk on the head, and they'll get my point.
Would that all wars could be ended with a bonk on the head, Peter.
Makes a funny sound, too.
I know better than to argue with you on this topic. Just keep the knife in case you should need it.
Hook? Thanks for teaching me all this.
Of course, you need the help. Oh, what are you doing?
Hug?
Hug what? Since when do you hug people?
I don't usually.
Peter?
Oh, I can't hear you. I'm too tired.
Why this affection all of the sudden?
Nibs and Toodles said I need to show my appreciation for people more.
I don't have time for a hug, Peter. If I'm going to step into a position of control over the island, I'll have to start making plans to implement infrastructure. I should start by finding a place to build a homestead.
Oh no! Not the villainous Captain Hook again! Return to take more of what doesn't belong to you, eh?
What?
Will I have to use my dagger on you so you don't take everything for yourself?
Take everything? Why are you doing this again?
I always stop the bad guy.
Peter, what are you doing?
What?
I'm trying to establish order on this island.
You're being serious? I thought you were joking.
This isn't one of your games, Peter. There's much to be done here, much to develop.
To develop? What?
I'm the only adult on this island. I'll need a place of my own where I can run things.
Run things? Who said you could run things?
As the first man to discover such uncharted territories, I should think I'm owed the privilege.
You didn't discover this place. I brought you here. I thought you were going to stay here with me.
I'll certainly see you here and there, Peter, and I won't forget everything you've done to bring me here. I'll find a place for you once I make this place more civilized.
You don't get to take control of Neverland. I found it. Finders keepers. Remember?
Peter, please, try to be realistic. You're a child.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends. But I can't stay here hanging about a handful of lost boys forever. This is my chance to be the man of importance that I was meant to be. I'm not going to let you take that from me. Hold on, Peter. That was unfair of me. Peter, wait. I didn't mean... Wonderful.
What happened between you two, Mr. Hook?
I haven't seen Peter so upset when he ran to his room.
There's just been a bit of a misunderstanding. That's all. I said something that didn't come across the way I intended.
You upset him.
I know. I'm trying to make it right.
Yeah, I had my suspicions about you too. Were they right?
Nibs, I'm only trying to do what is best for all of us.
We don't know that, Tink.
Know what?
They're just having a spat. It's not the end of the world. We don't have to do that.
Do what?
Never mind. You've got to make him feel better, Mr. Hook.
I think Peter could use his medicine.
Oh, yes! Give him his medicine!
What medicine?
Have him drink what's in this cup.
What is... This is melted chocolate.
Yup. We give it to him whenever he's sad. We tell him it's medicine to make him feel better.
Right. It always works.
This isn't... This won't... How will this... All right, fine. Peter.
Go away.
I have your medicine.
You can't bribe me with treats. I just let Nibs and Toodles think I think it's medicine, so they'll bring me sweets.
It's chocolate.
Give it here. What do you want?
I hadn't meant to come off so harshly. You must understand where I'm coming from on this. A man such as I has to make his own way in the world. Seize opportunities as he encounters them. There could be more to this place. I only want to see it thrive.
This is our island, not yours.
Respectfully, Peter, I think you are being very naive.
Stop using big words.
Peter, this is simply the way of the world. Men discover things. They learn how they tick, then they take command.
We're not in your world anymore.
Stop saying things like that. You're deliberately trying to confuse me.
You want to bring all the annoying bad things I was trying to get away from here. Why can't we all just have fun and play? Why are you trying to ruin this?
Peter, I don't think you understand what my life was like.
I think I do. We're alike.
No, we're not. Were you dumped in a dusty, cold orphanage by parents who didn't care about you? Did you have to fight with other children to fill your stomach every day? Did you have to watch the few acquaintances you managed to get comfortable with die before your eyes?
Well, no, but...
No, you didn't. You've been running around here with your friends, having adventures and curling up by a warm fire at the end of the day. You had the choice to come here. You got to have a childhood.
No one said you couldn't have a childhood. The only person stopping you from having a childhood is you, Hook.
Stop calling me that.
Hook, Hook, Hook. Big bad guy, Captain Hook.
This is absurd. I'm not going to argue with a child. We battle the Neverbirds tomorrow. Be ready. Bloody ridiculous. I won't be ordered around by children. To let a child squander this place, it's not fair. Turok. Hang about, hang about.
What are the boys planning?
Planning? You think those boys have a plan?
Peter has eluded me too many times. The tide must turn, it is only fair.
How long have the two of you been at odds?
I tire of your questions.
Well, fine then. You want to know the boys' strategy? I am responsible for the tactics that will be employed tomorrow. If you want the advantage, we can discuss terms to make it worth my while.
You would sell your friend's secrets so eagerly?
Any man would be eager to make his way in a world full of opportunity such as this, by any means necessary.
As I thought.
What?
Be wary, James Hucks. I've known men loyal to no one but themselves. It is dishonorable to abandon the trust of someone who has brought you in for personal gain.
You asked me for information.
And now I know the kind of man you are. For Peter's sake, I had hoped I was wrong.
You speak of him with such empathy. I thought you were enemies.
Yes, of course. But Peter is only a child.
That's exactly the problem. He's good, wild, full of life. Had I the chance, I would hope I'd have been like him as a boy.
Can you not still be like him?
I am a man.
Ah.
I don't want to hurt him, truly. But this is a promising new land waiting to be molded into something better, something real.
And simply being here gives you the right to mold this place?
I can create structure for those boys.
They have the wind at their back and the creatures of this island to watch over them. They got along happily before you arrived.
But they could be better. All of this could be better.
He has taken to you, Hucks, in a special way. Surely there must be some part of you that is moved by the bond he is creating with you. Why would you risk undoing that?
Because I can show him a better way of life, can't I? I can give him everything I didn't have when I was his age.
Is that truly what you believe?
I think so.
Be certain. Peter deserves it. Where did you get that silly pirate hat?
A gift from our mutual friend. He said it might scare you.
Right. He sees much of himself in you.
As he says. I'm not sure I agree.
You are conflicted.
If he is your enemy, why do you speak of him so fondly?
We have something on this island your kind is not accustomed to.
What?
Balance. The choice between the child within you and the way of the pirate is yours alone to make, James Hucks. Make your decision with care.
I am not a child.
Any sign of them?
None. Just purple grass as far as I can see.
Eyes up, Toodles. They'll come from the skies.
Is everyone armed? We'll be outnumbered, so we have to remember our strategy. Toodles, bow at the ready.
Aye, aye, Captain. Yes, I know. Peter's in charge.
You've got a ranged weapon, so you'll stay in the back. Try to shoot down as many as you can when they approach.
Shoot down? Oh, dear.
Nibs, you'll use your shield and spear at the front line. Run through any that get close whilst protecting yourself.
Well, someone's taking this seriously.
I've got my pan at the ready.
Peter, we've talked about this. Use the knife. It'll be more effective.
This isn't our first run-in with the Neverbirds, Hook. We have been dealing with this long before you got here.
Perhaps the reason this conflict persists is because you keep bonking them on the head and letting them go.
Oh, well, that's still going on, is it?
Seems so. Looks like Peter's found someone just as stubborn as him.
Why do you think we went through all the trouble of making it, Peter?
Because you're boring and stuffy and annoying.
No, so that you can stop warding off the enemy and actually kill them.
Kill them? What do you think this is?
There they are!
Man your stations, boys.
Have you anything to say before we commence, Peter?
No.
Oh, good lord.
Have at me, you sinister chicken!
Up there, Toodles! Shoot!
Come here, you overgrown rooster!
Toodles, no! Use the bow to shoot your arrows, not hit them over the head.
Or I can just crack him in the shoulder like this.
This wasn't the plan. Nibs, what are you?
If you throw it at the right angle, this shield really soars!
Nibs, that's for your protection. You're not throwing discus.
Ow! Too rough!
Sorry!
Why are you apologizing? Use your spear!
What? Oh, I gave it to that fellow over there. He had to pick something out of his talons.
You gave your weapon to the enemy?
Sorry, Captain! Hey, can I have that back? Ow!
Get your own toe cheese picker.
What is happening? Peter, what did I say about the frying pan?
Something along the lines of,
It's impractical!
He's actually been very efficient.
I think I've bopped almost every one of them on the head at least once.
How does that help?
I don't know, but it makes a funny sound.
Is this to be the place of our final battle, Peter?
You say that every time. You just like the sound of it.
Well, I really mean it this time.
You say that every time, too.
What? I am not looking fatter. You're looking fatter. Enough silliness. One of our fates yearns to be sealed on this plane, boy.
First to get bonked on the head is a stinky stinkleberry!
This is ridiculous. I'm taking matters into my own hands, Peter.
Ow!
If Peter won't end this struggle, I will.
Wait, it's okay.
Why? What's happening? Why have you all stopped?
What are you doing, you madman?
Get off him!
He's an enemy foot soldier. I'm the only one taking this seriously.
That's the problem!
What is the meaning of this? Why has everything come to a halt?
Get off of him now.
Why? This is battle! War!
Look, it's just a game.
What?
Wait, did you think we were here to really fight the Neverbirds?
Literally everything you have said up to this moment gave me the inclination to think such.
I knew he was taking it too seriously.
Everything you've said about the Neverbirds, this talk of territories, struggle, blimey, you said they eat people.
Yeah, that was good.
A little tough talk just to get the game going.
You thought we were being serious?
Of course I did. I just got here.
Oh. That's fair.
So this is all just some game, like children play in the park?
Yes!
Why would you do that?
It's fun.
You think war is fun?
When you're not taking it so seriously, yes.
But what about the power struggle?
It's an island. We share it.
I don't even know what to say.
You know, Hook, I'm still cross with you. And this little display hasn't helped that. But I really should be thanking you.
Why?
Because you just gave me the perfect distraction.
Foiled again!
We win!
This is unbelievable.
Well, Hook, you did make things difficult for a while. I suppose we all have you to thank for this victory.
He came up with our stratagems.
Yeah, what she said. I wasn't really listening when we were going over it either, but did you see how far I threw my shield?
Sorry for getting mad at you for a time there. Thanks for your help. Even though you got a little crazy there.
After all of this, you give me a hug?
Gotta show you we're all right somehow, don't I? Come on, everyone. Let's have some fresh Sweetleworts to celebrate.
This is a cruel joke.
I have never seen him so comfortable with a grown man before. The boy trusts you.
This battle, he's been talking about it for days. Made it seem like life or death.
Did you hear what I said? Does that mean nothing to you?
I was prepared for bloodshed.
Peter would never.
He showed me maps. Specific territories that were integral to the struggle.
Peter takes his games very seriously. He likes to feel important.
Who is in charge?
We live harmoniously, James Hucks. We struggle for nothing.
By what order?
Goodwill.
Goodwill?
We play our games on this island. We fight our make-believe battles, and then go about our lives. We all do our part to ensure Peter is happy and comfortable, though we try not to let him know that. He thrives on a sense of independence.
So no one answers to anyone?
We share respect and trust for one another. What more do we need?
Trust.
Peter is under the impression that you can live contently under these conditions. Do I have reason to believe he is wrong? I have seen more than he has. I have my suspicions he may be.
So then why am I here?
I'm sorry?
If I'm not here to lead, what am I doing here?
You thought you would gain some kind of control over the island?
Peter promised me a share. He said I was the one he'd been waiting for.
I do not believe he means as a governor, Hucks.
Then what did he... Wait. No, he didn't mean...
The subject of his parentage is sore to him. His affection towards you should be taken as the highest compliment.
This is not what I thought it was. I'm not here to... That's not... I do not see him in such a way.
But you do care for him.
He is a wavering child.
Wavering?
I am doing my duty as a man by ensuring his survival, nothing more.
You are afraid of something.
I tire of being analyzed by you people. This is absurd. I'll not be roped into this. Goodwill. Be serious. These fools wouldn't last a moment in the real world. For such a place as this, to sit in the hands of a wild little boy, it's a joke. When do I get to have my share? What's this? That cave. Aruna's rock. You want to break my trust, Peter? Fine. What secrets are you hiding in here? Can't see a thing. Ah, this will help. What's this? A child's blanket? What are all of these things? Toys? Books? Why is he hoarding this rubbish? Bank statements? These are from Midland Bank. 1886? How did these get here? Bloody hell! A crocodile? Ugh. You're the most immense creature I've ever seen. Stop staring at me like that. Hungry, are you? Here, what about this? Bet you'll eat anything after being trapped in here for so long. Try this. Ghastly. Peter did mention crocodile-infested waters, but you couldn't be his secret, could you? Why are you looking at me like that? Those eyes. Are you like Turok? Can you speak? You do not have the eyes of a beast. The way you're looking at me, you understand. Why do you sit there in the water with such stillness? What are you waiting for? Strange. This is foolish. Peter was just playing another game with me. There probably is no secret. He just wanted to trick me. What? What's this? Goodness, what a ship. How did it get beached here?
Get him in the hole before he can fly away!
I got him! He's got a bigger!
Stop! I'll give you quite a cauliflower ear, I will, Peter.
Peter? I'm not Peter!
Wait, hold on everyone, he's right.
What?
Oh, yeah, look at him. He's not a boy at all. He's a man.
Well, I am, yes, but so are you!
I've never seen a grown-up round these parts.
You are a grown-up, you imbecile.
What? Oh, that's right.
What the hell is going on here? Who are you?
You must be the boy's latest stump.
What?
Oh, dear. We went into defensive formation, fellas. We ought to be in welcome formation.
Defensive formation? But you thought I was Peter.
Given what he surely did to you, I'm sure you understand why.
You're not making sense. I'm confused.
What exactly is there to be confused about?
The time came when you started getting whiskers on your chin, so now you're here. It's that simple.
Bloody hell, slow down. I don't understand.
In due time, good sir, due time. Let's start with introductions. How about a can of welcome beans?
We ate the welcome beans.
We did?
At your bicentennial, it's not an alcove, it's a home party.
Oh, bugger.
You all live here?
It's complicated.
That's about it.
Oh, I guess it isn't.
How do you do, my friend? Name's Smee Smeegly.
James Hucks.
Oh, you strike me as a no-nonsense type, Mr. Hucks. I like that. A man of action. Directed. You seem like a leader.
Glad someone thinks so.
And may I say, sharp hat.
What? Oh, forgot I was wearing this. Peter gave it to me. I was in the Navy. Captain.
Ah, yes, I see. I served in my own right as well. Aston Players Theatre. Thespian.
That's not at all the same.
Stop kissing his arse, Smee.
I'm Rylan. That's Gibbins.
How'd you do?
And that's Knod.
Charmed, I'm sure.
You all thought I was Peter. You attacked me because you thought I was Peter.
You could say we've been cross with him for a long while.
You can understand why, I'm sure.
I don't follow.
Well, you grew up, of course.
So he put you here, with us.
Peter put you in here.
He was actually quite rude about it.
Is that not what happened to you?
No. We haven't gotten along perfectly, but Peter lets me traverse the island freely.
You? A blooming grown-up? That's not fair.
You mean to tell me Peter lets you do as you please?
For the most part. Why would he consign you to live in this place?
Have you been listening? We grew up.
What do you mean?
What happened was this, Captain. Peter brought us to Neverland as children. We ran around with him for a while, played his games, had a tiff with a Neverbird or two. But then, for some reason, as time went on, we found ourselves growing. And well, he wasn't.
He wasn't growing? You're speaking in riddles.
Peter doesn't age, Hucks.
What?
This place is stranger than you realise. Everything that comes to this island, the way they are, what's inside them, inside you, it gets stronger. It takes on a life of its own, gets bigger.
Peter, in case you ever noticed, isn't the mature type.
Exactly. He's stubborn, refuses to grow up. So he remained the way he is.
That's our hypothesis, anyway.
I was properly upset about it for a while. Then I caught a fish and kept it as a pet. But then the fish died recently, so I've been thinking about it again.
Smee, shut it.
So how long has Peter actually been here?
Hard to say.
He was here when I was a boy.
Then Gibbins grew up and he brought me here.
Then Rylan grew up and I came soaring in.
Then I came a-tumbling over. In fairness, I am, according to the letter of the law, only 23. So relatively speaking, I am child adjacent.
Your beard is grey and Smee. Who are you fooling?
So wait, I don't understand. Is Peter a child?
Yes.
No.
Sort of.
He's a nasty piece of work, is what he is.
It's difficult to say how Neverland functions from a scientific perspective.
We've all wasted our breath trying to work it out.
From what we've seen, it seems like whatever piece of you guides you through the world, it sort of, I don't know, how do we put it?
It maintains it.
And expands it.
It doesn't make much sense. All we know is that we got the short end of the stick.
What I wouldn't give to stay young forever, like them kids.
So it's not just Peter then?
Like we said, it maintains something that's already there.
And from what Peter said, we don't have it.
He deemed you all unworthy, so he cast you away. Was he going to do that to me?
Well, from what you say, it seems like Peter trusts you for some reason. Maybe you can put in a good word for us, get him to reconsider our situation.
We just want to go home.
I miss my mum.
I could go for a cuddle.
Have you tried to make a run for it?
Where would we go?
We can't get back home without his help.
He flew us here. He's the only one who can do that.
Except Turok.
That's different.
The degradation of all this. My parents, the matrons at the orphanage, Mr. Brighton. He's no different than the rest of them.
I agree with Smee. If he's friendly with you, Hucks, you might be able to sway him towards sense.
I will not be cast into oblivion by someone smaller than me ever again. You have all been wronged by this boy. I will see justice done.
Yeah! Hey, righto, Captain! Never have I seen a more brilliant grown-up on this island. Our new leader!
Lord knows this lemming needs someone to follow.
All my mates in school described me as a chronic follower.
I get the idea, Smee. I see great utility in you as well.
You flatter me, Captain.
I'll take care of Peter. When I return, we'll get you all out of here.
Have either of you seen Hook anywhere?
Not since the battle.
I saw him walk off, but I don't know where to.
I noticed that too. He didn't seem happy.
I've been flying all over, but I haven't seen him. There you are! I've been looking all over for you.
Peter?
Are you all right?
You don't look so good.
Boys, I need a moment alone with Peter.
Why?
Now.
Hey, don't talk to us like that.
Well, what do you say to that, Peter?
What? I don't know what's happening.
Peter does not get a say in this. Out.
Well, come on, Toodles.
Tinkerbell, a moment. What? I don't understand you. Just get out.
Don't talk to her like that.
Tell her to leave.
No. Whatever you can say to me, you can say to her. What's gotten into you? We made up, remember?
Marooner's Rock, remember? Explain yourself.
I told you not to go there.
And now I understand why. You've been hiding prisoners this whole time?
They're not prisoners.
They're living in a cave with hardly any food. They'd find better treatment in a war camp.
Stop it with your fancy, grown-up words.
Peter, talk.
I didn't mean to hurt any of them, all right? It's just, when I brought them here, they were kids, like me. Usually kids stay kids when I bring them here. But sometimes they don't. I'm not sure why.
So you throw them in a cave to fend for themselves? Leave them starving among giant crocodiles?
I didn't know what to do. I panicked.
Were you going to throw me in there with them?
No!
Why should I believe that?
Because you're different than they were. They were so sad. They kept asking questions that no one had answers to. They kept growing and asking to go home. They'd get angry with me and the others. They got violent.
The leading questions you and Turok have been asking me in the forest. What, were you testing me?
What?
You were trying to determine if I was fit to stay in Neverland. Didn't want to regret bringing me here like the others.
It's not like that. I'm not trying to hurt anyone. But they all were angry. Dangerous.
Why not just take them home?
By the time I realized they were growing up, they...
What?
They were too heavy, all right? That too. The pixie dust doesn't work if you don't let it. They wouldn't let it.
You're unbelievable. You're nothing but a fragile little boy with no sense of responsibility.
Huh.
Stop calling me that! This island has potential that you are too naive to understand, no matter how old you actually may be. If it is to thrive, someone with the will to do what must be done has to step up. Someone like me.
That's all you ever wanted, isn't it? To put yourself above me and everyone else. Turok told me so. She said to be wary of men like you.
Turok said that?
She did. She said she saw something bad in you, Hook. But I thought you were my friend, so I stood up for you.
We are not friends. I lived under the heel of my own world for a lifetime. I won't live under this one's, and certainly not yours.
Where do you think you're going?
Maruna's Rock. The time for games is over.
There he is!
Captain, sir!
We haven't much time. We're getting out of here.
How?
The ship. It's seen better days, but if we all heave at the ropes at the stern, we may be able to get it back into the water.
How exciting. I've always wanted to go sailing.
We'll all have to pull.
I'll be there with you. Come with me. You lot ready?
Aye, aye, Captain.
On my signal. Heave!
It didn't budge.
Again! Heave!
Heave! It moved!
Keep going! Heave!
Heave!
This is gonna work.
We're not done yet! Heave!
Heave! We did it!
3 cheers for our good captain!
No time, Smee. Climb aboard and ready the ship. See to it that the sails are mended and that there are no holes in the brig. Do any of you have experience on ships?
My uncle was a fisherman. He took me out from time to time.
Not exactly, but I'm a quick learner.
I can row.
I understudied Prospero in an amateur production of The Tempest, so yes!
All right. Gibbins, you'll be our main sheet trimmer. Rylan, you'll be our mast man. And Knod, you'll be the bowman.
Bowman?
Hoist and drop the sails. We haven't nearly enough men for this, but we'll make do.
Yes, sir.
Thanks for this.
Don't thank me yet.
Come on! We've got work to do.
Captain, sir?
Yes, Smee?
I was looking through the ship. Found something that I think you ought to have.
What is it?
I found it in the captain's quarters. Might be a bit tight in the shoulders, but seeing as you're our leading man...
What a captain's coat. The color. It's striking.
Crimson is a most flattering color, sir.
That it is.
No one would dare push around someone in such an authoritative coat.
Indeed. Thank you, Smee.
What duty shall I take on, O Captain, my captain? Only say the word.
Are you particularly athletic?
Oi, that's a negative, Captain. What with this belly and all?
Are you any good with tools?
Lost the tip of my finger due to a very easily avoidable misstep with a pencil sharpener, I'm afraid.
Have you any experience with cartography?
Oh, reading maps.
So you do?
No.
What?
Some men hone one craft, others are jacks of all trades. And some of us are generally not good at anything we do ever.
What about simply regurgitating orders, Smee? Can you do that?
Oh, yes, indeed.
Splendid. You can be first mate.
Oh, how exciting, Captain. Thank you.
Smee?
Yes, Captain.
Do not hug me.
Yes, Captain.
I'll keep an eye out for Peter. Come on, you little bastard. I know you'll be here any moment. You again? What are you staring at? I have every right to do things this way. Peter, he's left me no choice. I didn't ask for the lot I was dealt. My world gave me nothing. Coming here, seeing the possibilities, is it so wrong of me to want my share? If Peter's so upset that things are happening the way they're happening, perhaps he should have done things differently. Yes, he may be a boy, but that's no excuse. He'll get over the sting of betrayal. I did, from everyone. I am not his father. It's his own fault for thinking so. Stop looking at me!
Hook!
About time, boy. Even with your freakish nature, you cannot stop me.
No, I can't.
You're finally being honest with yourself.
I thought I could trust you.
Spare me your excuses. You are in no position to speak to me of trust.
I took a chance on you. I thought we were similar. I thought you were my friend.
I will not live beneath a child in a land of opportunity such as this. You have no claim to this place. I will take whatever I want. Perhaps I'll start by putting Turok and the other Neverbirds in their rightful place.
No, I won't let you do that to my friends.
You mean the friends you led me to believe were your enemies?
You decided that for yourself. I'm not just a boy. I'll stand up for them. That's the kind of boy that I am. I'll do what I must.
You only see the utility of that dagger when you're turning it against me. What happened to your weapon of choice, Peter Pan?
There's never been a real threat to Neverland until now. Do you think I won't defend this place just because I'm a child?
I never should have trusted you. You're nothing but a liar.
Stop shaking your finger at me like that.
You're just like everyone else, you know that? Looking for the first opportunity to throw me to the gutter.
You were my friend.
Until I found out who you really were.
Get your hand out of my face.
You're nothing, Peter. Nothing. You're lost.
I can't believe I ever saw a friend in you.
Lost, 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 lost.
Or anything like a father.
Why would I ever want to be a father to a foolish little lost boy like you?
No, I didn't mean.
Oh, my hand!
Maybe we can.
Where is my hand? My hand! Where is my hand?
No! Give it back!
Get out of here!
You monster!
Fly back to your hovel, demon in green!
I didn't mean to.
You've done enough damage, Peter. Go home. Captain, he's gone. What do we do?
Get me back to the ship.
You're badly wounded.
We don't have time to delay.
Yes, Captain.
But Smee, my hand.
Captain, I'm afraid it's lost.
Smee!
I know that crocodile, sir. We'd best not mess with it.
But...
Captain, trust me. Worry not, sir. I'll tend to the wound.
What now, Hucks?
We're ready to go, but
What of you?
where do we go from here?
How will you lead us there?
How will we get home?
Home?
Yes.
That's what we're doing this for, isn't it?
Mum will be expecting me.
After all this, you think we're going home?
That's what all this has been for.
Well, I do often think of my warm little blanket these days. It would be nice.
We are not going home.
What?
We're only trying to get out of here. We're not interested in your vendetta.
I don't really have an interest in conquest these days.
None of that matters, you idiots. You think you just get to leave after everything I've been through?
We've been through quite a lot too.
Shut up, ingrate. You call me Captain, yes?
I mean, yes,
As the situation demands.
And it does demand it.
Then why am I hearing this insolence? You work for me now.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
All right.
I, for one, am looking forward to it.
Good.
One thing, sir. A question we've all been mulling over.
How will we deter him?
Deter him?
Yes, well, Peter, sir.
If you decide to move in on the Neverbirds, we should factor him in, Captain.
Hand me that latch.
Captain?
That latch over there. It will do.
What are you...
Smee, the hook. Give it here.
All right. It's still fastened to this board. Captain, I have the hook here. Is this what you want?
Tie it on.
Sir, I'm not sure I understand.
I shall need a hand, Smee. Tie it on.
It's only a hook, Captain.
Tie it on!
Yes, sir. Good Lord, it's not natural.
Shut up, Smee.
Captain, I ask again. How will we deter the boy?
Sir, how will we deter Peter Pan?
He's afraid of pirates.
Hucks, it would appear the ambush is a...
Smee?
Yes, Captain Hook. The men have ambushed the Neverbirds. It would seem we've taken them by great surprise. The battle will certainly be won.
Quite right.
Sir, we fiercely overpowered them.
As we should.
Yes. Captain, are we to...
Kill every last one of them.
Yes. Of course.
My, what a man you have become, James Hucks.
I don't go by that name these days.
I should have known sooner. I could have stopped this before it happened.
But you didn't. Because you are weak, Turok. Like him.
I chose to believe you might have been capable of overcoming the darkness within you.
Darkness. The naivety.
It is only by the optimism Peter instilled within me since his arrival here that I believed such.
I am the only one who seems to be willing to bring peace and prosperity to this new world. Do you expect me to apologize for your weakness?
It is only new to you. We had our ways long before your arrival. Ways of harmony, of peace. We played in the fields. The fact that you would disturb that speaks to your inescapable cruelty.
Welcome to the real world, Turok, where power is the way.
Will you not strike me down?
No. I keep my new hand polished for the blood of my enemy. To tarnish it with yours would be a waste.
You had your choice.
Ha!
I knew the kind of man you were.
Why don't you just find a place to die quietly? Like a dog. Go away. I only did what was right for myself. The Neverbirds stood in the way of Neverland's potential. Honestly, am I the only adult here? Don't I get a share?
Stop looking at me like that!
There you are.
You're hurting my friends.
Yes, Peter, such is the way of the world.
They're dying.
A necessary sacrifice for progress.
I didn't believe you had this in you, Hucks.
What?
That's right. Hucks. You're still my friend.
No, it's Hook, Peter. Captain Hook. You will refer to me by my real name.
You're only pretending to be a pirate.
I do not pretend, Peter. I am not a child. What?
I knew we were alike.
Grow up.
You're afraid.
Be quiet.
So you put up a front, so everyone thinks you know what's going on.
Shut your mouth.
There's good in you, Hucks. Deep down.
That was killed by my parents. And the matrons, and the Mr. Brightons, and you. What did she say?
She said she won't trust people where you come from so easily next time.
Well, I don't believe in fairies.
You know what I think?
What?
I think somewhere, deep down, you also wanted to be something like a father. You saw the chance to relive your boyhood.
Go find a parent in someone else.
Are you really better off than you were before?
I have more than I've ever had in my life.
That wasn't my question. Are you better than you were before? You disappoint me.
Thank you for joining Secret Handshake for James, the story of Captain Hook. This production was directed by Max Pink and written by ELLIOTT Brotherhood. The voices featured in this story include Neil Brookshire as James Hucks, Nigel Sudarkasa as Gibbins and Man, Francesca Davidson as Rylan and Woman, Maya Thomure as Peter, Josie Van Slyke as Toodles, Mikkel Knutson as Nibs, Joe Boersma as Smee, Oliver Winn as Knod, and Emily Holland as Turok. Thank you for listening.